So this one, I'm supposed to visit you, right, Nashita?
Yes, yes.
Okay. You
Okay.
can
So we just,
start if you want.
what?
You can start if you want to.
All right. So I will be doing level 5, elective 1, lessons learned. The topic is lessons learned. Okay.
How many minutes?
Huh?
How many minutes?
5 to 7.
Okay.
But I think it might be shorter than that. Okay. Okay, I will start now. In December 2022, starting December 2022, I was involved in an organization in my university, which is called the Sekretariat Mahasiswa Fakulti Perakaunan. Perakaunan as in my faculty. I am the general secretary of the organization, which means I am the leader of the secretary team. We have 3 secretaries in total: the general secretary, deputy general secretary, and the executive secretary. And I, as the general secretary, is the leader. And I am also one of the 5 high council in the organization. When I first got the role as the general secretary, I can say it was very daunting. I was scared because the position is very high. It's a general secretary and a high council. But I always wanted to try. Furthermore, me getting the general secretary implies that I was seen capable of holding such a high position with such high pressure and stress. So I believe that people trust me to be in that position, and I wanted to give it a go. 10 months, during my term in SMF Perakaunan, there are unwritten rules. One of it was only the club's secretary can be the program secretary for any of the events that is organized by the club, which means only 3 club secretary can be event secretary. And 10 months in, I'm already a secretary in 7 events in 10 months. Then it was time to find our successor. On October 2023, I decided to give it a go as a project director. I had always wanted to lead a project and lead a team. That is why the first reason I applied this Sekretariat Mahasiswa Fakulti organization. So I have 2 months to prepare in advance. However, it was not enough. For my first project as the project director, I failed miserably. My team members were mad at me as the project director, and even worse, my team members fought among themselves. And as the project director, even though I am the project director, I am not capable of defending my own ideas. My initial project structure was rejected by my own members. And I was too naive and too soft to defend myself at that moment. So that actually one of the reasons that makes my team members mad, because when I cannot defend my own plan, then the whole plan for the event actually goes stray. So after our project ended, we sat down and have our postmortem virtually. So I can still remember how awful it was during the postmortem, because everyone commented on my lack of leadership skills. Even compared to my vice project director, people praised her more than me. I was devastated and I was ashamed. And for a while, I thank God that it was one of the last programs that my club will organize before we end our term. And I decided that I never wanted to become a project director again. I never want this to happen again. But now, in TOASTMASTERS, when I look back at those times where I failed, it actually makes me feel a much more stronger person, both mentally and also physically. I learned how to adapt with criticism. I learned how to understand my own shortcomings and how to actually overcome my own flaws. That event actually changed the course of my life because due to the devastating failure of my leadership skills, I now have the courage to actually challenge myself. And that event is a stepping stone for me to challenge myself, for me to grow, for my own personal growth. Now that I am not a member of the organization anymore, I am glad that I still have this position in Miracles as the VPPR. I have to admit, being in Toastmasters surrounded by people, Miracles members of different ages and backgrounds, not with the same age as me, there's no one studying, makes my previous project experience worth it. Whenever I am given a task, especially leadership task given from my president for me to do posters, agenda, I will always remember what happened in my postmortem, and I decided that I did not want it to happen again. That is why I will gladly put all my efforts and energy to serve Miracles Toastmasters Club and the members. So as a famous quote once said, after a rain, there's a rainbow. To my fellow Toastmasters, I want to take this opportunity to actually inspire you. Your failure does not mean that it is the end. However, it is a sign for you to grow. You will never know what you can do until you get out of your comfort zone. And you will never know that you can achieve excellence until you learn how to embrace your flaws. Failure is never the opposite of success, but is actually a part of success. From my experience in Secretariat Mahasiswa Fakulti Perakaunan, I learned that success is best taken with others, Miracles members by my side. Thank you. Thank you, Kasliana, for being Miracles members.
Thank you. Okay, now your evaluation. Okay, thank you for the wonderful speech, Nashitah. Okay, so my evaluation you. So I like your speech, especially the structure. It was very good where you opened, okay, or what happened before and until now, and what you have learned along the way. So it had very good structure, and um, there's a lot of and you bring to the audience member a lot of learning that we can learn for your speech, and you had good eye contact and good. I also love your hand gestures and your your uh, body language. You use your head when you said no, no, no. So, so that was good. So I should do that for my speech also next time. So I don't know what I can tell of things for you to improve, because I thought, yeah, it was all good. I didn't find any things to improve actually. So congratulations. So I look forward to your other speakers as well.
Thank you, Kasliana, for evaluating.
Okay.